Welcome back to the island, peeps. How we all doing? I still don't know how this brown sheep escaped. So instead of spending what was probably about 10 hours in the nether, I'm thinking for this episode, I don't do that and do something else. I think this island is pretty bare. I think that there's some basics going on it. I mean, the house is kind of cool. And really, that's about all that's going on. So what I'm planning to do for this episode is actually make this island like tropical, like a paradise. I want to make this my island. So I'm going to focus this episode on making this island look not just good, great. And the best place to start is by finishing off my farms. A little sick, by the way, if you couldn't tell. So what I'm planning to do is, as you know, I've already got the carrot here and I've already got the wheat there. So I need to get myself a potato. Now that's obviously easier said than done. So what's the plan here? Well, the very, very simple plan will actually be for me to grab myself a boat. Do I not have a boat? And start searching the nearby waters. Now, as stated in the rules, I'm not allowed to enter any lands, but searching the waters around me, that is a-okay. Since I obviously can get carrots from sunken ships, it's a fair assumption to think that I can also get taters as well. So the plan is simple. First things first, let's find ourselves a sunken ship and get ourselves some potatoes. The glorious thing about this island is that there is like a giant body of water around it. Yourself in words unspoken, real life with arms wide open. Today is where you both begin, the rest is still unwritten. So I didn't find a sunken ship. Rip, I know. Now, technically, there's a couple of little lake things that I could go down to search more, but I just feel like going down there kind of sort of breaks away this little ocean that I've got around me. And there's a nice little circle area around that I kind of don't want to, you know, disrupt. Unfortunately, right now, this world is going to be potato-less. Like if you cry every time, boys. So I guess we're going to have to work on some other things. So the things that I want to build is I want to still make the horse for Gregory. I still need to finish off the platform here. So do I have dark oak spare? Oh, I do. All right, then I guess this is the first thing I'm going to do today. Now, imagine that, but times 4. Like this.
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last
minor detail. At least if I say that, then I might be able to convince at least like 4 of you that it is actually really good. It's fine for what it is. That being said, I think I'm done building with dark oak for a while. I think dark oak is overused to say the least. It's not because I kind of used all the dark oak, but now I don't feel like building with dark oak anymore. You know, I think I'm fine with not doing that. Oh my god, look at that tree! My goodness. Sure, they require bone mealing, but it's still wood. I always never really understood why they made azalea trees the way they are. Like, they're just oak, but like they're not oak. I always thought it was a bit daft. I'm sure everybody cares about that opinion, and that's why I told you it. All of that for just 48 logs. It doesn't even feel like that much, I'll be honest with you. Oh yeah, I forgot to give us these things. Also, like, you know how I placed the flower version of these things? You don't get the flower versions back. Oh, I lied. Wow, I was such a dirty rotten liar there. Now, it's not necessarily centered, but who cares? So I guess next is for Mr. Gregory. So I'm gonna build myself a nice little barn. I guess I'm gonna do some research before I start building it. I'm not a very good builder. You see that building behind me? I stole it from the internet. So yeah, I'm gonna steal some more. Well, it's probably cost all of my spruce wood, but I have everything ready. So let's get building. And it is complete. It's not massive. It's not meant to be massive, but as a nice little humble home for dear old Gregory, I think it's great. So let's see what he thinks. What do you think, Gregory? Talking to a Minecraft horse. I mean, he looks happy, I guess. As much as a Minecraft horse can look happy. I guess the next job will be to collect some sugarcane and start working on some enchants. Because I do have one plan that I would like to do. Well, it's a level 30 enchanter. So we're going to go ahead and set up some automatic sugarcane farms. And I guess since everything is kind of automatic over here, I'll just build it over here. the plan will be relatively simple. But if I have like a 4 hopper thing set up here, I can set up a little thing to come collect it, and then all the sugarcane will get pushed into there, and we're good to go. So now we just need to set up some redstone, and we all know how good I am with redstone, so let's do this. Turns out that I don't have enough cobblestone to do this, so I'm just gonna mine a little bit. Bear with me. All right, I'm gonna say it one time, just one time, and then that's it. Okay. Observer? I hardly know her. Okay. All right, then thank you for that one. I don't have enough cobblestone, but you get the point. Thank you. Admittedly, I don't actually think the hard part is going to be setting up the redstone. It's more than likely just going to be, you know, making it look good. Now, here's the truth about me. I don't know how to make things look good. So just bear with me, and we'll either look at this at the end of it and be like, this is an abomination, or look at it and be like, it's perfect. My vote is on the abomination. Ironically, what they used to call me in high school. And it's this moment right here. This moment right friggin' here. When I realize that these are not meant to be observers, they're meant to be pistons. I've done it the wrong way around. Welp. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else. And here you can see the limitations of my redstone skills, because getting this redstone signal down to that piston is not as easy as you'd think. I know for a fact that there's going to be a couple of comments about the way I'm doing this for the record. Let me be clear though, that I ain't no redstone boy. I'm a survivalist, an adventurer. Right then, how in the world am I going to get it up?
That's what she said.
That worked? There's no way that works. It doesn't. It was a dream. That dream is dead. All right, how's this? Still doesn't work. What am I doing wrong? You know, the funny thing is I've literally made this like 3 or 4 times in the past. I ain't got a clue what I'm doing here. I think the difference is last time though, the observers was 1 lower, but I just feel like they probably should go upwards max. Wait, you sure kids go up 4? They can only go up 3 blocks, so yet again, I've made a stupid mistake. It's not hard. I've done this before. I've done this so many times before. What am I doing? I've literally done this so many times before. All right, then, let's try that again. This is probably like the 3rd time that I've placed something just to replace it, and again, I've done this before. I'm fairly confident it wasn't this hard last time. The good news is we're getting there. The bad news is after all this is done, I'm gonna have to wait for it all to grow and stuff, and that's gonna be fun. And if I'm correct, it is all good to go. Let's have to make it look good, which, boy, that'll be fun. Can you not? I have things to do. You're not invited. We've already gone over this. Oh, copper. Alright, so the ultimate goal here is I'm gonna have hoppers set up like this, not like that. So what should happen now is if an item drops there, it'll go, oh, it's already showing. Oh, there's no water here now. I have gaffed up the fuck massively. I really thought this would be like a 5-minute job. How in the world is this taking so long? A bit of a faff, but we got here in the end. There we go. We managed to fix it all. So here's how this works. It's relatively simple. Basically, you'll drop some sugarcane will drop like here or here, or maybe even here or here. Like that. It'll drop into this little water system, and it's kind of hard to see, but there's hoppers right there. And once they drop into those hoppers, it will slowly feed it into this chest where all the sugarcane will be. Now, it's just a simple case of getting to it. So it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but basically, if I ever want to check out my sugarcane situation, I can just pop down here. And I can't open this chest. Now I can. There we go. And now we just have to open this chest, and we can collect the sugarcane. I just gotta now make this look pretty. So, this is what it looks like before the build, and here is it completed. Now, admittedly, it's not like anything special. I just had like some walls and a roof and a bit of glass to it, but honestly, it does what it needs to do. It looks like something. Now, I kind of thought about covering the redstone, but there's no way I can really cover the redstone without looking terrible. Maybe I'll come back to it later and readjust it if I don't like it, but for right now, it's fine. I also don't mind the roof. It sort of indents in itself. I mean, it sort of does something similar on that roof. And well, for now, I actually kind of need the sugarcane to grow. so I guess I'm gonna have to go and, you ever see what I did the first episode where I went AFK? Well, here, let me show you. Well, it's been a few days. We're now on day 93, so I've definitely waited a while here. And, yeah, I think I have enough sugarcane. However, a small problem that I didn't really take into consideration is that I only have 8 leather and 3 books to my name. Didn't really consider that, all things considered. Now, you'd think after 93 days in this world, I probably would have figured out a leather solution, but unfortunately, I've not. I've only ever had the 1 cow spawn for me, along with all these animals. Also, Mr. Horse is solo YOLO, so unfortunately, it's not like I can breed him. How are you still out? Which means I have to go back into the Nether to get leather. I don't believe this is happening. Going to the Nether. The Nether. I just left here. All right, time to man up. The plan is really simple. I need to get myself the equivalent of about 45 leather. That right there is 11, so I need to get myself 34 pieces of leather. I'm pretty sure there's a crimson biome right next to me, so bear with me. All right, then. Now to slaughter all the hoglins until I have the leather I need. They take hits. And neither of them drop leather, isn't that nice? Alright, well, this should be it. To be fair, it actually really didn't take that long. This crimson biome is massive. And there you go. There's number 45. You know what? I'll take 46. Actually, I do need a 46. Actually, no, what am I talking? I already had the... Oh, well, okay. Well, it's wasted a little bit of time, but it's fine. And just like that, I've got myself 15 bookshelves. Do I was hoping I'd have space in here, but I just clearly don't. So we'll set it up right here. Let me just clear some space. Really does like a spot, doesn't it? And there we go. The level 30 enchanter is set up. Now, I don't have 30 levels, sadly, but getting 30 levels won't be too bad. Now, I just want to make this place look good, so I'm going to start working on some paths. And after messing around a little bit, I think I've made this island look much better than it originally was. Added some nice grass, some paths, just a couple of trees just to really spice up the place. And all things considered, I actually think this place looks really nice now. Obviously, it still has a lot more work to go, but all things considered, that's pretty good. You know another cool thing about ending right here? That says day 99. I have literally just about to reach the day 100 mark. I feel like I've done a lot to add some things to make this island come really, really alive. And I'm really happy with that. So I'm gonna take a nap and we're gonna go to day 100. And that says 99. And that says 100. I'm so grateful this wasn't just a full 100 days video originally, because oh my goodness, spending half of it in the Nether was brutal. All right, then we're done here.